exquisite cooking, and harmonizing yoga. Join us as we take the next 30 days to discover a whole new way of living. So first I have to apologize for the aviators. It's kind of bright outside today and I need to protect my eyes. We're going to be looking at a combination of yoga with martial arts today. This is going to be an experiment, and then we'll see if you guys like it or not. If you do, we'll do more of it. If not, then we'll change it up, do something different. Now the first thing we're going to look at is working through the upper body, warming up the upper body with an arm rotation. We have two options here. The first is to keep the arms opposite from one another, so one arm's lifting while one's lowered, and then as if you're doing a breath stroke in swimming, move the arms around, allowing them to go opposite from one another. Now as the right hand goes back, open the chest to the right, and as the left hand goes back, open the chest to the left. So you're moving, following the rotation of the arms with the upper body. Now we'll go in the opposite direction. Now go in the opposite, go back to our original direction. Otherwise we'll try another variation. This time the arms lift opposite, start outside the thighs. Then inhale, the arms reach out to the side and back. And then up, and then the arms come up together, and then they're going to drop down together. Now the chest is still going to open in the direction of the arm that's back. So if the right arm is back, then you're opening the chest to the right. If the left arm's back, then you're opening the chest to the left. So try this movement. And we'll go in the opposite direction. And relax. Okay, this is a combination of both yoga and martial arts. So for this move, we're going to raise up, and this might be familiar to some of you. Raise up onto the heels, or onto the toes, while simultaneously lifting the arms forward and up, hands lifted at shoulder height. Then you're going to squat down, bending through the knees. Come as low as you can. You can come to the extent of having the hips to the heels if you're flexible and have enough balance. Then you're going to raise back up, still on the toes, and then release the heels and the arms together. Let's try this again. Onto the toes, heels raise off the earth, arms lift, squat down, bend through the knees, come up, toes still the place of balance, and then release the arms and the heels to the earth. Now I'm going to come to the side so you can see how my upper body stays vertical. So I'm lifting up, and then I'm squatting down. Notice how I'm not leaning forward or back. I'm vertical. Back up, and release. So we'll do one more. Come up, bouncing on the toes, squat down, bend to the knees, come up, and release. Alright, now we're going to go more into the legs. Separate the feet wide. This is about 3 feet from me. If you're shorter, narrow the feet. If you're taller, widen the feet. And we're going to alternate between bringing the hips towards the left heel and the hips towards the right. Sink down as deep as you can. For those of you that are less flexible, the variation is going to be here, with the hands on the thighs, just above the knees, alternating between bending the right and the left knee. Try to sit up tall, keep the spine nice and upright in both variations. So we're not going to lean really far forward when we're doing this. We're going to keep ourselves up and high. Okay, and relax. Now, dynamic range of motion is really good for every joint in your body. One of the ones that people are really interested in yoga is the hips. So this is a martial arts practice that is one that is going to be valuable to a yoga practice. So balancing on the left leg, we're going to swing the right leg out to the left, up, to the right, and down. Now we'll do the same with the left leg. Out to the right, up, out to the left, and down. Now if you're someone that is more flexible, you can go higher and move with more momentum. Alright, and relax. So now our hips are even more warmed up. We're going to try back to yoga with a hip and knee rotation. So this is going to help to strengthen the knee joints. For those of you that have weak knees, be very gentle with this practice, but work with it because eventually it'll help to develop the strength and mobility of the knee joints. So hands on the pelvis. The toes are pointing forward. Bring the hands to the hips, and then swing the hips out to the left. Now notice how I'm not also dragging the right foot around or turning the left toes out. Both toes stay forward, and I'm just turning my chest out to the left, and then I'm going to lean forward and out, moving towards the outside of my left leg, then back to center, and then opposite side. Turn out to the right, bend down, come back up to center. Now just alternate right and left with this. Exhale as you move down. Inhale as you lift up. Alright, now our final practice here, and of course you can increase the number of rounds that you're doing with each of these postures. So you can do 5, you can do 10, you can do 15, you can do 20. So this practice now might take just 15 minutes or so, but you can extend it up to an hour, and you can also do numerous sets. So you'd be linking together the postures that we've done, and then do them together in a sequence. So for the next one, come to the front of the mat, and then you're going to step the right leg back into a lunge. And as you do so, you're also going to raise the arms up overhead. Sink down as deep as you can, then swing the arms back behind, interlock the fingers behind the back, and then raise them away from the spine with the chest pressing into the left thigh. Then we're going to come out by lifting the arms back up, and then step the right foot forward next to the left as the hands come to the outside. Now we're going to do the opposite side. Step back, lift the arms up, sink it down, drop the chest to the thigh, interlock the hands behind the back, lift up, swing the arms back up, raise the torso with the arms, step the leg forward, arms come to the side. Alright, we're going to do 2 more on each side. That practice is going to be awesome for getting the thigh muscles active and really beginning to tone them. So from here, we're just going to relax the body by just gently rotating the shoulders. But as you rotate the shoulders, let the spine also come into the movement. So almost like you have a wave going through the body. Keep the body really soft. Now if you lose the rhythm, that's alright. Just play with it. Then we're going to go the opposite direction with the shoulders. And then relax. Gentle twist. Twisting to the left, bringing the hands to the shoulder. As I twist to the right, left hand comes to the right shoulder. Right hand reaches behind the back. Smoothly floating now. Right to left. And relax. So yoga never says that we can't integrate other practices. There's many martial arts also from India. So it's alright to create a practice that synthesizes many different, or synergizes many of the different elements of physical strength, flexibility, and stamina training. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know, let us know so that we can do future classes. Otherwise, we'll go back to the more conventional form of yoga. Namaste.